Have you ever watched a working mum or dad absolutely smash their goals while juggling several jobs, become so successful, and ever wonder to yourself, how do they keep doing what they're doing? Let me share with you guys a few tips during my cardio session or after my cardio session. We'll see how the vibe is like and see how I'm feeling. But today is supposed to be an active rest day, which means there's no weights involved, just cardio. So cardio and abs. So we'll see how we go, eh? Let's go. Okay, so I decided to have a chat after the cardio because I was doing it during my cardio and it probably wasn't a good idea because I was like huffing and puffing and I was slurring my words, and I already slur my words as it is, so I thought I would finish it off and then I'll share with you guys my tips. But I think the most challenging things to manage as a father of 4 kids, being a husband, managing a small business while trying to work on your own personal goals is time. And this doesn't even include the other random thoughts and ideas that pass my mind daily. It doesn't even include the workload that can be challenging and stressful at times. It doesn't even include the triggering thoughts that can put you in a negative state of mind, which puts a delay on a lot of things. So there's a lot that can occupy your mind in a 24-hour period, and it takes a lot of mental energy out of you. So if you want to take small steps to being disciplined, I would start off by setting realistic and achievable goals for the year. And this can easily be broken down into daily goals, weekly goals, or even monthly goals. So you're better off breaking these off in smaller pieces, especially if you've got a bigger goal. So if you've been following along the past couple of weeks, my goal for this first quarter is to get abs and to get shredded. And there's a lot of personal reasons why I've made this goal. And one of the reasons is because I've never ever achieved this in all my years of training. And that's why I've hired a coach to coach me through and learn how I can improve my lifting and nutrition. And I guarantee you I've learned a lot. Like, I've learned so much in this whole process. So it's a credit to Jack and everything that he's done for me in that period. Once you've sussed out your goals, how are your management skills, like your time management skills? One of the things that I've learned over the years is you can highlight the importance of prioritizing your task or goals. Just make sure that you're creating scheduled time that accommodates your family and other commitments as well. So even if that means that some days you need to get up 2 hours earlier, it's just what you got to do in order to do what you got to do. The other one would be to make sure you involve your family. I think it's important to involve your family in, well, it's actually super important to involve the family in the goals that you're doing, because in my experience, this has created the supportive environment. And I think, well, I'll give you an example. Like, since starting my 15-week program, my kids have seen how disciplined I have been with my eating. We have nights where we eat out and I'll make my own food. We have movie nights with snacks and I eat an apple. Like, they don't really play that role of trying to tempt me into having a chocolate or having a packet of chips or whatever. So my job is to make sure I can produce the results which will highlight to them what it takes to sacrifice to make the sacrifices and stay disciplined. Another one would be adapting to challenges. Like one thing that you will definitely come across is challenges and setbacks. How you manage this and overcome it. Like one of the strategies I use is I create this conversation in my mind, or create this conversation internally, by asking myself questions as to why I'm feeling challenged right now, or why am I feeling angry or frustrated. Like bringing yourself to the awareness as to why, because challenging times will happen and you will need to find the calmness and patience to truthfully answer why are you feeling this way. I think the other one would be self-care and balance. Like you can work so hard before you can start slowing and stressing out and fading out. Managing your self-care will go a long way in maintaining your discipline. And one of the biggest self-care activities that I love to do, and I wish I could do more often, is going out camping. But obviously this isn't always possible because you need to find balance of your personal time, your family time, your work, and everything else. So my self-care and finding peace and quiet is early in the morning before it starts getting like really, really noisy. So, you know, you'll figure it out. Like, you know, you have your levels of self-care. I guess another tip would be, if you want to test your discipline, tell everyone what you're doing and they will hold you accountable to what you have set out to do. Or if you prefer to keep it low-key, then just tell a small group of boys or girls or friends, I don't know, tell anybody. I think that stuff there would hold you accountable to what you're trying to do. So overall, is what I'm doing worth it? Trying to achieve one of my goals for 2024 while trying to juggle everything in between. Look, of course it's worth it. Is it difficult? Of course it's difficult. Doing any type of work requires discipline. Doing the work to get a desirable outcome will come with risk. And if you don't do the work because you're afraid of the risk, you will never get the wealth that only the work can bring. So I'll encourage you, if you have set your goals for 2024, give these strategies a crack. Maybe share some of your own in the comments below. And look, as I said, if you found value from these videos before, can you share it? And by doing that, you're helping me to get closer to achieving my goals. So look, and if you don't like it, comment below as well, so I know where I can improve. But in the meantime, you guys take care, and we will see you guys on Sunday. Peace. Peace.